This whole section deals with the nuts and bolts of the training process, things that go on in the room. It's not particularly glamorous. It's not about how to get you a standing ovation, but these are basic, simple things that you need to be aware of that you're going to have to do during a day, in preparation of a day, and throughout the training day to make everything run smoothly. For starters, is the room set up the way you want? Now, you shouldn't be thinking of this the day of the training. It should be done in advance. If you're training in a place that isn't your home base, your home corporate training facility, I recommend that you email people exactly what the room should look like, what specifications you have for microphones if you're training a larger group, and everything you could possibly want, because quite often you'll get to the venue and it's not what you wanted. You want to be able to show people, well, here's what I asked for, remember? That puts more pressure on them to get what you need. I always ask for a large TV, not just a big screen, because I'm plugging a video camera in where I've got to play back video and audio. And if it's just a screen, then the audio might get lost. So I always tell people exactly what I want. If I'm speaking to more than really 5 people, I often am going to ask for a wireless microphone. And that way you don't strain your voice. You'll have so much more energy. There are a lot of very specific technical requirements you need. You need to look at the lighting. With what I do, I have to be able to see myself and other trainees very carefully. So if I'm in a large auditorium and the lights are dim on a stage and there's just one spotlight for the speaker, that doesn't work for what I do. So you got to get to the room and figure out, where are the lights? Where does everything work? If you're using someone else's computer for a PowerPoint presentation, you got to make sure everything is compatible. You're used to an Apple, there's a setup for PC. You got all kinds of issues if you don't have the right connectors. My recommendation is, if you are going to be speaking in some place in another city or outside of your own home base, try to get there, if not the night before, which is what I like to do, and have a dry run with all the equipment the afternoon or the night before. Get there at least an hour and a half before the training day starts. You might say, well, TJ, that's ridiculous. It's only going to take me 10 minutes to plug in a laptop and a couple of things. Get there early anyway, because you never know when there's one missing connector or it needs an extension cord. You assume they would have one, they assumed you would have one, and someone has to run to the store. All of a sudden, that 90 minutes is extraordinarily valuable time that's being put to good use. If you're all set up and everything is set in the room exactly the way you want it, and you've got an extra 55 minutes to kill, well, now you can just relax. Do reading, catch up on email and other things. But if you didn't give yourself enough time, and trainees are walking in, and all of a sudden you're trying to get the PowerPoint work or the projector to work and you're sweating, that is the worst possible way to begin a training day, where people are seeing you stressed out, possibly sweating. You don't want to do that. So try to organize all of that in advance. If there's something really important to you to be used in the training day, don't assume other people are going to bring it. Bring your own tools. I bring my own microphone, my own video camera, my own lights, my own tripod, because I'm comfortable using them. They're light, it's easy, they're adaptable to other people's TVs, and that way I don't have to rely on them having equipment that's new that I have to learn in front of people. For many years, I brought my own remote control for PowerPoint. I had it basically invisible with it on a ring, so my hands could be completely free. You have to figure out, what are the tools that help you do every aspect of the training in the most effective way. Bring what you can. Now, for many years, I brought my own PowerPoint projector just because I didn't trust other people to do it. I don't do that anymore because I find it so rare that someone doesn't have a projector, and it makes it a lot easier for travel. But for anything that's really essential, Don't assume someone else is going to have a laptop that will allow you to put your USB stick in. Bring your own laptop. You know how that one works. You know that it's got the right programs to put the graphics you want or the video you want up. So bring all the tools you need and get there early to test it out.